tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports, I4HL club action. The challenge has been laid. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The upside downies are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Steps inside the line. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, what a stick save!
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, he caught him in the open ice!
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
And the puck skips away after that move.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Obels makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. Pass out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Slides it over with pace to Parks. Pittsburgh's gained possession. And he lowers the boom there. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Grabs it in his own end. And they send it right back to him. Shot! Oh, a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's great larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Fires it on net! Oh, and he stops that one. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Cuts into the paint! Decides to think about it. Takes the feed. Strong defensive effort. Penalty coming up. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Skates in behind the cage. Obels has made his way to the bench and the extra attackers on the ice. Passes it over. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
You're on a breakaway. You have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. Takes the shot. Great save on the penalty shot.
The penalty shot's always a game of cat and mouse, but I think he does a great job of not biting first. Patience and composure. He makes the save.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Takes the pass. And he sidesteps the check there. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oshawa's got it in their own zone. What a collision there, and that frees up a little room. Feeds it down low. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. And he avoids the poke check with some great effort. It's in! He scores!
I would love to see this guy's off-ice training. I mean, he's getting pushed, shoved around, contacted, and he's able to maintain possession of the puck. I mean, it's pretty impressive when all those things are happening. You still manage to possess the puck and get a goal.
To the front! Right on the doorstep. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The upside downies are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out, and this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Feeds it over! Oh, that goes off his helmet. Hopefully he's okay.
But fortunate for him that these masks are made so well nowadays because he just got his bell rung.
Dishes it off! The upside downies will play it against the wall. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence and screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Oshawa's got the puck. Here's a stretch pass to Parks. They've got numbers here. Chance in front, and he scores. Here in the late goings of the period, the Bullies make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Puck picked up by Webb. Here's a chance. To his teammate. The Bullies gain possession in their own end. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Moves it to Parks. The upside downies get a hold of the puck in their own end. To the low slot. Oh, look at the tap dance. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. Look out. There's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Oshawa is trailing in this game because of their turnovers, James. Just way too many of them, and it's really given momentum to their opponent. They're going to have to shore that up if they want to get back in this game and find a way onto the board.
There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Laying the body. Oshawa's got the puck along the boards. Look out, here they come on the attack. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Grabs the puck. Through center along the wing. Here's a pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers. Pittsburgh's been rolling along all night, and they've now extended the lead to 2.
Well, it's one thing to be aggressive to get the puck, but when you have it, you also want to be aggressive when you attack the net. That's what they've been doing, and then they've been rewarded with 2 goals, but the majority of the shots that they've been getting have been coming off of that aggressive nature.
Sensitive touch! He scores! What a play!
I love this snapshot from inside, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Pittsburgh's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
Drives to the crease. Takes the puck. Into the corner now. Shot. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And he denied him there. Oshawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Cuts to the front. For Portsmouth. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Taylor.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the Hattie. That's a fabulous goal. Let's have a look at it again here. It is all based on the speed, the quickness to get by your opponent, and then to explode towards the net to create the chance that winds up going in.
Scooped up along the wall by Webb. Receives the pass. Sends it over. He scores! And there's a hat-trick, and let those Chippos fly!
Anytime you get a hat-trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
Tries to get it out of their own end. And no luck with that one. Huge steal in his own end. Cuts to the paint. Great reach with the poke check. Whiffs on that. Solid check to slow him down. Oshawa's got the puck in their own end. Takes a shot. Scores! And there is a much-needed counterpunch from the other end.
Well, they've closed the gap, but the next shift is the most important. The ability to have energy and try and get that puck and get another one on the board.
Oshawa's finally caught a break, but I'm skeptical whether they can try to continue to build on this.
Well, they can only continue to build it. They start to convert when they have the puck on their stick. Listen, they've led the charge throughout this game in that category, but they haven't found a way to capitalize.
Knocked off the puck. Picked up along the boards by Webb. Sends it to the middle. Picked off in front. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Moves the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here they come on the attack. Oshawa's got it along the wall. Excellent stick work on the play. The upside down he's taken along the wall. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oshawa's got a hold of the puck now. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the defensive end. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. Here's the pass. The Bullies will play it from the defensive zone. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Puck is dropped on period number 3, and I almost wonder if they might make it run time given the score to this point. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Upside Downies have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
Oshawa's got the puck along the wall. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Answered the call on that play. Takes the feed. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Slides it across. Centering pass in front. He scores! What a goal! Pittsburgh's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Moves the puck behind the net. Glides along the blue line. Feed to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Oshawa's got the puck against the boards. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. Here's a feed, and that's intercepted by the D. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Here he goes on the penalty shot. Tonight on the penalty shot.
I think he's done his research, getting a book on the shooter here, James, because he read that perfectly.
The Upside Downies are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. And he slides it quickly to Parks. From the open ice, they gain the line. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Oshawa's got the puck against the half wall. Wraps it, and look at that penalty coming up.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
Parks is ready for his penalty shot. Fires it, scores!
Looks like he took a breath before this penalty shot. Real calm and composed, just anticipated what the goaltender was going to do and went the other way.
Pittsburgh's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Passes it over! Oshawa's got the puck. Pittsburgh's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a great save!
Abels makes a nice save there, James, and he struggled throughout this game, and he's found a way to make that save, but his team has to be better in front of him as well. You have to generate some offense if you want to get back in this game.
Tremendous reflexes as he makes the one-timer save. Parks takes it across the line. Moves inside! And the puck departs the zone. Across the line from center. Handles the puck. Shot! Makes the save with the glove. Oshawa's gained possession along the boards. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Parks. The Upside Downies gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves by the check. Oh, what a save in front. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. The Bullies carried along the wall. What a steal in his own end. One-on-one with the goaltender.
And looks like he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
The Upside Downies continue to score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Moves the puck along the half wall. A chance in front! Oh, he kept it out! I can't believe it!
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Right in the low slot. Huge save on the play! Oh, my goodness! Wow!
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. Webb's lugging the puck. They've got numbers. Great poke check on the reach.
Abel's made an incredible save on that last sequence, James, and it's a real mindset, and he's sharing it with his team. He's saying, listen, we got to get going here. We got to move, and it's going to start now.
Sends the pass over. Cutting to the slot. The Bullies gain possession along the wall. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. Puts it on net. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Well, they came, they showed up, and they conquered in this I4HL challenge.
Well, when a challenge is on the line and the competition keeps going, you want to find a way to win because you want the bragging rights.
The gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. I4HL club action here on EA Sports. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. The upside downies will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Shakes off the coverage. Delayed penalty looming, and a penalty's coming up on the play.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
And here he comes from center. He scores! He converts on the penalty shot, and they take the lead.
Well, you don't get these opportunities very often in a game. You're trying to break the tie here with a penalty shot and showing the confidence on it as he comes down with speed on the goaltender, and he executes perfectly.
On the attack along the boards. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out to the back of the net. Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck.
Boston's got that goal back. They conceded, and look at how early we are here in this first.
Well, yeah, and I'm impressed here, James. I mean, it's not easy to respond after a quick goal is scored against you to start the game, and they find a way to do it. They know it's a long runway, but they want to make sure they get to their game quickly, and they did it.
Big save in front.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he...
And that clangs off the iron. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's all tied up. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Handles the pass. Here's the blast, and she blocks it.
Well, it was from such an area, a grade A scoring chance. I don't even think she thought. She just had instincts, relied on him, and got in front of it.
Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Upside Downies take the 1-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them to keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. The Brawlers played along the boards. Boston's working the puck near the point.
Love the pressure on this shift, really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
Moves it quickly over to goalie. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Passes out front. Scores! What a finish on the play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Upside Downies now lead by 2. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. And here at center, that's intercepted. And there's the save. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Goalie's got the puck. Oh, that just sounded painful. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Feeds it over. Back to the point it goes. Changing directions, but he's right there for the pad stop. Works it across to goalie. And that's intercepted. Sends it out front. It scores! What an opportunity! It delivers.
Well, some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Pittsburgh's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Gains the zone through the middle. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Let's move to the middle. He scores! What a play!
Well, this is a quick release shot that's going to beat the goaltender low blocker side, and he couldn't catch up to it with his stick or his blocker, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Brawlers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Pittsburgh sliding the puck behind the net. Sends the feed in front. And another pass. Another pass. Dishes it off again here. And that's stopped. There's another consecutive save. Puts another on the net. And that one's turned away.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to trap and find the puck.
Trying to shake loose. Fantastic goal! Pittsburgh's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Boston's won it. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Brawlers take it along the wall. Takes a shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Gets in front of it. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Pittsburgh's been the better team here in this first period. More shots and more goals. Just a better all-around execution. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Picks up the puck. And that's broken out. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Pittsburgh's been forcing turnovers and creating offense off of them, James. I mean, whenever you are on the puck pursuit and you turn a puck over, your opponent is on their heels and they're out of position. They've done a great job of that in the first period.
Here's a feed in front. He scores! What a goal! The upside downies can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
Too much congestion in front. Tries to feed it over to Webb. Gaining steam here on the attack. Looks like there's the whistle. Look at this, a penalty shot. Goalie's ready for the penalty shot. Big save and breathe a sigh of relief. The upside downies have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Sends a pass over. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. Big-time stop there.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make this.
He's got a little jump. All alone. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous. Pittsburgh's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
There's the whistle. We got an offside. Pittsburgh's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Pittsburgh's got the puck in the corner. Takes it to the net. Dishes it off. Great save from in tight.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Moves close to the point. And he takes the dish. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a shot. They score. The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They're not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 days ago. That's blocked. Gains the zone through center. Moves it in front. And it carries off a twig in front of the net. Good hit on the play. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow.
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. He's going to get an assist on this play, and it's because he's hounding the puck, and I think his opponent was hearing some footsteps because they knew who was coming at him. And, man, a huge body check that lands in puck retrieval and an eventual play that leads to the goal.
Slides the puck over. Sends a pass in front. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. Oh, great read as he pokes it away.
Stolarz has really struggled tonight, James. I mean, the save percentage says it all, but that save right there needs to give him some confidence moving forward. I mean, you look at this game and you can only look ahead, trying to rebuild and find a way to get back into it. You have to claw your way back in, and that's got to be the starting point.
Breakaway as he shakes the defender. Turns it aside. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot. He sees an opening, and he takes it.
Pittsburgh's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence in which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
The upside downies have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. The deflection is so hard for a goaltender going one way when the puck goes the other, and he is just a master class in it, James. He has the hand-eye coordination to tap almost anything down.
Boston's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Looking for space inside the D zone. Cap's going to play it against the half wall. Handles it along the blue line. They go on the attack through center. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Passes it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! Pittsburgh's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James, and we're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm, and they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
Back of the net, they score! And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Boston's in now. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Webb. Goalie's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, he needed to make that save with And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Pittsburgh's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James.
Captain delivers. The Providence are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Boston's got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Takes the feed at the back end. Along the half wall with the puck. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. The upside down, he's have it against the wall. Moves into the slot. And that's off a stick. Boston's got it in their own zone. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Slides it back to the blue line. Boston's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And he's knocked off the puck there. Trying to shake the defender. He's in! He scores! Beautiful goal! Pittsburgh's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
Pittsburgh's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Lead pass ahead. Grabs the puck in the corner. And he takes the pass. Puts the puck on net. Off the bar will play on. It was that close.
Pittsburgh's been all over their opponent tonight. They've been dominating in all areas of the game, in particular possession in the offensive zone. This one goes right off of the post. Otherwise, they would have had an even bigger lead in this one.
She takes the feed. Too much traffic in the lane. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Oh, he's cooking now. Scores! And look who's had it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats. Well, he had a pretty good read that he wasn't shooting the puck, James, because he's in so tight to the goaltender. He can't see the netting or the angles. But, man, does he make the goaltender bite with that pause, puts it to his forehand, and puts it in the open cage.
The upside down, he's going to hold the puck off the draw. And that's deflected. Slides it across. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
Pittsburgh's won the draw. and will play on.
He's done a great job of finding open ice tonight here, James. I mean, multiple breakaway goals. Not only do you have to get on your horse and break away from the pack, but you have to be able to finish one-on-one with the goaltender. He's done a magnificent job. A real threat tonight.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. And every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
Pittsburgh's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Into the attacking area from the left side. Big play inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Webb. And he takes the feed. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Pittsburgh's got possession at center. Pass in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. The Brawlers have it now. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot! Oh, what a great glove save on the play! Across the line and on the attack. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Sends it out in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Throws a big-time hit in the corner on him there. They've got the defense outnumbered. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Pittsburgh's coaches will be happy with this game so far, James. They're generating a lot of shots.
He might have a step here. He's in the clear. Take it. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
Pittsburgh's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Feeds it over to Webb. Skates to the crease. Fantastic save.
Stolarz is so dialed in, makes an incredible save from the slot area.
From point blank range, he scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it. It's incredible to watch this play because he's got such a silky set of hands, but they are fast, but then he also has the patience to go along with it. And because of it, he's able to deke the goaltender out and put it in the back of the net.
The upside downies take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Flash right to the crease. Decides to think about it. Quick feed to Webb. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. Wow, she may have just prevented a goal.
Well, that's a huge block, taking away a grade A scoring chance, but you have to have courage and the willingness to get in front of it.
And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Well, a fun seesaw affair on the ice here in this I4HL challenge, but Look at those smiles on the bench tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, a lot of fun out there. And there's more pressure in these games, James. You want to win the challenge. You want to find a way to have the bragging rights. And I thought they executed. They were urgent, and they were ready right from puck drop.
Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. It's about to go down. And here we go. The game's underway. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a chance. Scores! Crushing it.
This is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Huge steal in his own end. Pittsburgh's on the attack. Great reach with the poke check by Izzo. Handles the pass at center. Puck grab by Celebrini. No room for that one to get through.
Sorry, James. Didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
And a little physicality ends that threat. Nice zone entry from the middle. The upside down, he's looking against the half wall. St. John's got the puck. He says, let's get physical on that play. Avoids the defender. The upside down, he's got a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it to the middle. Off the pipe. Grabbed along the boards by Webb. Quick shot. Beautiful Oh, glove stop on that one.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Great read with the stick. Here's a pass to the middle, and that chance is blocked. Here it is. They tie it up with the goal.
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Pittsburgh's got to be feeling good about their game once again, evening the score so quickly.
Yeah, and that's a counterpunch, right? And that's what the coach wants to see. You can get down by one, you're in a deficit, but you don't dig the hole deeper or further down. You're
Trying to shake loose. Slides it across. Scores! Clinical!
What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Pittsburgh's won the faceoff at center. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net.
The Upside Downies continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Puck scooped up by Izzo. Moves it to Celebrini. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Good hit to knock the puck loose. With possession along the wall. And that puck leaves the zone. Taken along the wall by Izzo. Through pass ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
The Upside Downies gain control of the puck. He got all of that one. Pittsburgh's across the blue line. Passes it over. St. John's got a hold of the puck now. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. Here's a short pass to Webb. Fires one. Handles that one. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Feeds it over. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Quick shot. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Picked up along the wall by Celebrini. Dishes it off. He scores! Aye, Captain!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Makes himself free. Puts it off the inside of the iron.
The Upside Downies recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
Scores! Tying!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
The Sea Dogs have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number one.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Moves the puck. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the Selly. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Pittsburgh's got a one-goal lead after that strike here in the first.
It's all about quick strike, and now they've got the go-ahead, so they know that they can be confident with the puck, but they certainly can't sit back and protect it.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Pittsburgh's looking to take this lead into the intermission here as they've put a lot of pucks on net so far. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Izzo's got it in the defensive end. Here they come on the rush. Fans calling for a shot. Scores! On the skate and into the net.
No, James, this is going to be waved off. They'll have to have another look at this to see if there was a distinct kicking motion.
Call on the ice is no goal. Let's see what the video review concludes. Face-off coming up, and you can tell there's still a little frustration in their faces after that non-goal call. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sobalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. That first period was a whole lot of fun. Let's see what round number 2 can offer. Here we go. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of that? Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, squared with the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
St. John's got control of it now from their own end. Odd man rush. Here's the backhander. Oh, he stopped it. I can't believe it.
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a tie game. Scooped up along the wall by Misa. Slides it across. Look at her go. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Here's a chance in front. And that doesn't connect. Here's a centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. They've got numbers here. The upside downies gain control of the puck against the wall. And they clear that puck. Izzo's got it along the wing. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Takes it and looks ahead. And it's a quick pass to Webb. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes it at center. Drives to the paint. Can't hang on after that hit. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, hold hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Here's a shot. Great block on the play as she gets in front of that. Passes over to Misa. And they cough it up at center. Grabs the puck in the slot. Takes a shot. Makes the save.
But when you're on, James. And just look at a highlight reel of the hat trick that he's had tonight. I mean, he does it different ways. When that puck is on his stick, he has found his way to the net, and he's converted 3 times tonight. I mean, you just have to get the puck to him. You know, the coach and all his teammates are saying, get it over to him. He's going to put it in.
Izzo's got it against the boards. She tries to wrap around. Picked up along the boards by Izzo. Now a quick pass to Misa. Here's a chance. Denies him. He got all of it. Pittsburgh's got it across the line. From point blank. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Gordon's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Pittsburgh's got it, and they're on the attack. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Makes a move in front. Decides to think about it. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Lets it go. And there's the save. Pittsburgh's got the puck now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Tosses it on to Webb. The upside down, he's played along the wing. The 360 with the puck. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Scrum ensues along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Misa. The Sea Dogs move it in. Oh, my! Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Webb. The upside down, he's moving ahead. Can't connect on the shot. Looks to make a play over to Misa. To the front. Comes up with a glove save.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it is coming.
He scores! And he completes the hat trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
The upside down, he's delivered an absolute backbreaker with that goal here late in the second.
Well, it certainly adds a buffer to that 1-goal lead, doesn't it? And it certainly changes the mind frame. What it can't change is the way that they're playing. They gotta keep the foot on the gas here and get themselves to the intermission.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this 3rd period. Savalski, Pounder, ready to bring you the action. Been a big night for some fantasy pool. He's watching this one. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
St. John's trailing in this game because they haven't managed the puck, and they've been cheating offensively. When you're not in good position, you're not supporting the puck carrier, and it goes the other way, you're in trouble.
What a steal in his own end. And he takes the feed. Pass out front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers.
But when you're in tight to the net. You don't have much margin of error here, and he's able to find the back of the net. It's all about accuracy, not necessarily how hard the shot is.
Drills him. St. John's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. He grabs the puck here at the point. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
He's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
The Sea Dogs have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And that doesn't go well. Throws one up to Izzo. Can't get a hold of that pass. Oh, he'll feel that one. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Oh, a clutch save.
Gordon's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Unloads it. Shuts it down. What a stop. Takes the feed.
Celebrini's had a great game offensively, James. He's been all over the ice, really buzzing around. A reason why he's got 3 points.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Sends it in front. He scores! What a play! Pittsburgh's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so. And you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pick.
Scores! Well, needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
That certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they've got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game.
St. John's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Here's loose puck. She's in on the line. Scores! Oh, wow! That was fantastic!
This is all her, James. She gets to the puck and shows her speed to get to that position and freezes the goaltender, makes no mistake with that finish.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Sends it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Oh, look at this chance. Denies him. Picks up the puck. Quick pass to Celebrini. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. Scores! The captain comes through! St. John's playing to win here now. They have tied it up here in the third.
You said it, James. They're not sitting back. They're attacking. And this is urgency that often presents itself late in the game. You wonder why you didn't start that way, but you can certainly finish it.
Solid body contact. The Sea Dogs have it against the wall. Loses the coverage there. In place. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first 2 strides to be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
St. John's gone up by 1 here in this third period.
Great spot to be in. You have the lead at the end of the third period. You got to find a way to hold it, though. You don't want to play too conservative. The reason why you got the goal is you were aggressive and on your toes.
Oh, wow, another big hit, and guess who's at it again?
No surprise here. We've been watching it since puck drop, and the opponent can feel him coming every single time. Man, is he throwing his weight around.
St. John's got possession of the puck. Stretches one out to Celebrini. Cuts into the paint. And scores! The captain leading by example. Play resumes as the puck is dropped. Quick feed to Webb. Pittsburgh's got it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Webb. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Here's an odd-man rush. Passes it over. Into the corner of the attacking area.
Izzo's in attack mode, James. You can see the intensity in her. She's got 2 goals in the game. You know she'll drive the net for a third.
The upside downies look to start the transition game. Takes the pass.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
St. John's got possession at center. Solid hit on the play. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. On the attack along the boards. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
And he takes a shot, and he makes that save as well.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
And we're gonna get a penalty coming up here.
This is a penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear, and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Meese is ready for the penalty shot. And he turns it aside on the penalty shot. Counter in a word, huge.
That is huge, and he didn't look nervous at all when they awarded that penalty shot, did he? He was welcoming it, challenging the shooter there. Just look how aggressive he was, getting to the top of his crease. He wanted that one, and he won that battle.
From the neutral zone now. There's the physical side. St. John's looking to break out. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Fires it on net. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Well, Cheryl, as my kids like to point out, the hot chocolate's never quite as sweet when you come up on the short end of an I4HL challenge.
Yeah, it certainly isn't. I'm sure it doesn't taste as good, and this one doesn't have a good taste either. They're going to have to regroup and find a way to reset for their next challenge.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The upside downies win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. They've got some momentum here. Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Into the corner now. Here's a chance to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
Well, this shot is going to beat him clean here, James, and he didn't see it, and he should have been able to see it with only one player in front screening him. I think he's just got to do it.
Pittsburgh's on the board as quick as a hiccup after falling behind.
Well, yeah, and the counterpunch, though, right? I mean, that's what it's all about, how you can respond after you've given up a goal, and they do it perfectly here, James, to get the equalizer.
Look at the Savardian spinorama. He was totally locked in on that play. Cuts to the front, and he opts to wait for more support. Inside the offensive zone, takes the pass from along the boards. Oshawa's got the puck along the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Tosses it to Otto. Oh, look at this. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Here's a chance in front. Shuts him down.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Quick pass to Abels. Centering pass in front. Picked off in front. Receives the pass.
Dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
Pittsburgh's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace, James. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Oh, what a close save there!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Grabs the puck away. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Pittsburgh's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Driving right to the front. Scores! He put it into his own net. The Bullies needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I had a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game. You can see it in their urgency. And they get rewarded.
Moves it to Abels. And makes the save. And that's poked away by Webb. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Oh, what a save. I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position. Well, this has nothing to do with it. This is all about, Will, getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease. This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Cuts to the paint. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Otto's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Feed to the middle, and that shot's blocked. Feeds it over. Puts it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Through center along the wing. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Tries to the crease. Comes up with the stop. The upside downies get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pittsburgh's gained possession. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And he makes the save.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
9 seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. Dishes it off. The Bullies gain possession in their own end. Here they are on the attack. Passes out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Pittsburgh's got the puck. With that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Pittsburgh's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
Well, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point, just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Picked off in the offensive end. Takes the shot. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer.
Well, what a great defensive play with instincts to be able to lead to this goal here, James. It's all about anticipation as he disrupts that pass and gets going the other way. I mean, you have to know exactly where you are on the ice to be able to make that play.
Taken along the wall by Webb. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Takes it in front. Puts it on net. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
A chance! Big time stop. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Takes it to the front. Nice save from point-blank range.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And that's knocked away by Obels. Moves it on over to Otto. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, what a save in front.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Takes a shot. Scores! And they're cooking now.
Well, the opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
Pittsburgh's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in the game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
Oshawa's got a hold of the puck now. Pittsburgh's got the puck in their own end. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post. Takes it into the slot. Shuts the door with a great save. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Pittsburgh's going to play it from the corner. Here's an offensive chance. Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got you challenged on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Grabs the puck at center. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Bullies win the draw. Grabs control of it at the point. The upside downies have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a sharp angle shot. Playing big in the moment there. Cutting to the slot. And he elects to explore his options. The Bullies take possession in the defensive end. Passes the puck over to Abels. Shot! Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Abels takes the puck. Across the line from center. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Webb's picking up steam. Takes the feed. Pittsburgh's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a chance. Grabs the puck.
Night. He had two, and he was thinking three all the way. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
Oshawa's got the puck against the boards. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Pittsburgh's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves inside! And he opts to wait for more support. And a great save! Two periods down, one more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabowski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes.
Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Oshawa has dug themselves a hole through 2 periods of play, James, simply because they haven't managed the puck. They forced plays, which has created turnovers, and they haven't been able to generate any offense at all.
Here's a short pass to Webb. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Pittsburgh's got it in their own zone. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Fires it, and that one's stopped. Slides it diagonally to Otto. To the low slot. Stops it with a glove. Webb's moving the puck through his own zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Great defensive effort with the stick. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Quick pass across to Abels. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save! He gloved that one!
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Shuts him down. Lumps the puck into the offensive zone corner. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Handles the puck. Slides it across. Scores! And three's the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home.
Pittsburgh's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Takes it to the net. Fantastic save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Sends it out front. Oh, and he keeps it here. They've got numbers here. Sends the puck across. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Look, loses his check, and he's on the breakaway. Oh, what a save with the glove.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Moves into the slot. Off the outside of the post and stays out.
Pittsburgh's players are continuing to press, and I really like this about their game, James. Yes, they just wired one off the post, but they're playing with the lead. They're continuing to attack. They're not sitting back at all. Just want to have a look at his assists here, James, so far in this game. You really sense that he's spatially aware tonight. When that puck is on his stick, it really is on a string. I mean, he's manipulating his opponent. He's creating space, but he has just a knack to know exactly where his line mates are. He's threading the needle, he's creating, and he has a couple helpers so far.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Shot! Oh, what a stop! Takes the feed from his netminder. Moves it up.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Let's move to the middle. Takes a shot and gets a piece of it with the trapper. Makes the save again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it. Love the pressure on this shift. Really dictating pace. They're like a wave of momentum, and they're tough to contain.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Looking for options along the outside. Here's a shot. Scores! And look who's winning again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats. Well, I'm surprised the goaltender didn't flinch on this one. I know that if I was getting out on the coverage, I'd be flamingoing all night long, James, because he absolutely tagged this one. He had time, he had space, and he got all of it.
Pittsburgh's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Pittsburgh's gained the line and into the zone. Oh, that just goes wide.
Well, there'll be some frustration with that one. You got to love that he got to some primetime real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. Man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
possession here, and it should be it. Puts it off the outside of the frame.
Oshawa's bench looks deflated as they hit the post. Listen, you got to generate some offense. When you're getting blown out of the game, you got to muster up something, and that's just another miss.
Takes the feed from his own end. Here's a chance. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
Here they come on the attack. Sends the feed in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. Pittsburgh's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. And they win that draw at center. Puck picked up in the open ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. The upside downies haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Pittsburgh's won the faceoff. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down. Uses the force on that hit. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one.
I really like their effort in this I4HL challenge. I mean, they were ready. They were amped up for this one, clearly.
Well, this was a complete team effort. They wanted the bragging rights. They wanted to come out on top of this challenge. It was an impressive win.